This is Steve Robbins. Welcome to the Get It Done Guys, quick and dirty tips to work less and do more. Today's episode is about using accountability as a tool for getting things done. My name is Steve Robbins, and I am self-employed. And as a self-employed doobie, I'm my own boss. There's no one but me to hold me accountable for getting the right things done at the right times. Unfortunately, my boss is a really nice guy. He's too nice. He's very understanding. He's too understanding. Sometimes multiple responsibilities do collide. For example, someone on the internet is wrong and I simply must correct them instead of writing the client proposal that's due. So there goes an hour of my time and my boss, darn him, doesn't say a word. He's too understanding. Over the years, I've tried setting appointments with myself. I break them. I've tried rewarding myself with Oreo ice cream cake. It melted. I even tried punishments, only to discover that being covered in olive oil and tickled with ostrich feathers was, well, actually kind of hot. Throughout all the procrastination, however, the delays, the distractions, and the interruptions, I have noticed that one thing that happens over and over, which is that people take precedence. When I'm interrupted, I generally drop what I'm doing to take care of the interruption. Why? Because the interruption almost always comes from a people. When there's a 2-hour time block on my schedule for a meeting with myself to work on an important project, and in comes a request for a meeting that preempts it, I take the incoming meeting. Why? Because it's from a people. It's known that our brains are hardwired to recognize human faces. We're also hardwired to behave in ways that make society work. We reciprocate when people give us gifts. We learn through imitation, and we click the like button when we see a little picture of our friend next to an advertisement for treating grease stains. Maybe, just maybe, we're also hardwired to fulfill social obligations in a way that's more powerful than willpower. Use people for hourly accountability. If you want to have a phenomenally productive day, you can engage other people to make it happen. There's a really simple format. Make some friends. Get somewhere between 3 and 10 of them to join you for a super productive day. And then get a group conference line. I use uberconference.com. And at the same time every hour, call into the conference line and have each of you share what you did the previous hour and what you plan to do the next hour. Just 2 sentences. Then hop off the line and go do it. There should be no judgment during the check-ins, no brainstorming what to do differently if someone didn't meet their last hour's goals. Just be present and accountable. Live. Now I call these Do It Days, and I will run them for free several times a year. You can find a link to my full episode about Do It Days at getitdoneguy.com/accountable. Use people for punishment and reward accountability, because you can also engage your people in helping you with your rewards and your punishments. Rewards and punishments didn't work for me because I did them alone. Sure, I had Oreo ice cream cake, olive oil, and feathers to motivate me, but without another person there, it was way too easy to skimp on the rewards and the punishments. Witnesses would have made a difference. And this is where Stick, STICKK.com comes in. It's a website developed by behavioral finance geeks. And with Stick, you set a goal and you establish a financial commitment. For example, if you don't stick to your goal, you pledge to donate $500 to a cause you consider truly horrible, like a cause that goes directly against your values. For example, a commitment contract might be, I will work out 3 times a week for the next 6 weeks or donate $500 to the People's Liberation Front for the elimination of Oreo ice cream cake. As you can imagine, I am highly motivated to not donate that $500. But Stick also adds one more diabolical element. You designate a human being, yes, a people, to referee your commitment. Not only do you get motivation from the terrible rewards and punishments, but now you have another human being who sees your failure. You better believe it's motivating. Rewards and punishments work, and they work even better when you get a people involved. Use people to monitor your progress. You can also engage people in helping you taking regular actions. In the episode that I did on keeping resolutions, I share a technique by executive coach Andrew Thorne, which was presented to me by Marshall Goldsmith, in how to use daily check-ins with an accountability buddy. You share your major goals with each other, and then you choose measurements that let you know that you're making progress towards that goal. So if your goal is to write a book, you might set a daily goal of writing at least, 500 words. And then you do a rapid check-in with your buddy every day, and you run through your list of measurements, scoring yourself on whether or not you met each one. I do this daily with my accountability buddy, Tim, who I've also written about before, and you just serve as a witness for each other's goals. Again, no fixing things, no judging, no rewards. Just knowing that someone's aware of your successes and failures pushes you to make progress on what's important. When it comes to fighting the monsters of procrastination, people are your secret weapon. You can get a people to help you power through projects on a do-it day. You can use stick.com, stickk.com, and use a people to be part of your rewards and punishments. It will make the olive oil and feathers a lot more fun. And you can use a people to swap daily accountability on what's most important to you. This is a lot to cover in one episode, so you can find links to all of the detailed episodes about these different techniques at getitdoneguy.com/accountable. And now that I've said getitdoneguy.com/accountable, and I know that people are counting on that link working, I'm going to have to go put that page together pronto. I'm Steve Robbins. Follow Get It Done Guy on Twitter and Facebook. If you want great keynote speeches on productivity, living an extraordinary life, for entrepreneurship, and you do, hire me. Find me at steverobbins.com or join my personal mailing list by texting Get It Done to 33444. Plus, you'll get a free copy of my secret book chapter on how to build relationships that help you succeed. If you enjoy this podcast, please leave an honest review on iTunes at itunes.com/getitdoneguy. Reviews really help a lot. Thank you. Work less, do more, and have a great life.